came back and sort of twisted it at the end there and had a real go, but it just wasn't enough.
Well, it's an anxious time as the cards are tallied. Are the Battersea contingent maybe somehow going to be celebrating after this? Tell you what, whatever the scoreline, Bentley comes out of it with a lot of credit. Or is the man from Kazakhstan, who's been billed as a new middleweight superstar, is he the one who's going to get the results? And the two of them know they've been in a very, very real fight.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Alimkhanuly, he will, for one thing, he will really respect Denzel Bentley for the performance that he's put in. He had nothing to lose, and he did give it everything. He just struggled early on in the contest with the distance, but as the contest went on, he grew in confidence. And let's listen now.
Here we go. A round of applause for these two incredible warriors on going the distance this evening. After 12 rounds here inside the Pearl Concert Theater at Palms Casino Resort, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. Tim Cheatham scores the bout 116-112. Dave Moretti scores the bout 116-112. And Steve Weisfeld scores the bout 118-110. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. And still WBO Middleweight Champion of the World, Janibek Alimkhanuly!
So the champion gets it. Bitter disappointment for Denzel Bentley. I think 118, 110 was a little bit too wide. The other two by a 4-point margin, 116, 112. And as we said, he surrendered those early rounds, maybe 3 or 4 of them, and that might just have been the key to how the fight ultimately unfolded. But this lad, Alimkhanuly, still champion, and now we hear the thoughts from the man himself with our interviewer, Mark Kriegel. With the translator who's standing alongside him. Hopefully we'll hear from Denzel Bentley as well.
Champ, congratulations. But you were talking about an early knockout. What happened in there?
Ассалаумағалейкум баршаңызға. Мынау экранның алдында отырған осы жерлердегі жанкүйерлерге баршаларыңызға алғыс айтамын. Енді бұл бокс, бұл жерде әрине рингке барлық боксшылар 100% дайын шығады. Сондықтан да бүгінгі қарсыласым өте жақсылап дайындалып шыққан. Бірақ мен одан масым болдым. Әрине бұндай чемпиондардың алдында осындай 12 раундтықта жекпе-жектер керек. Аллаға шүкір.
It's boxing. Everything happening here in the ring. A guy came prepared. I respect my opponent because he was really prepared. He was 100%. But I am a champion, and I was fighting, and we fought all the 12 rounds as the champions. And boxing is happening.
Were you surprised at what he did?
Жоқ, таңғалатын ештеңе жоқ болды. Бірақ ол өзінің жұмысын маған қарсы өте жақсы дайындалып шыққаны көрініп тұр.
I wasn't surprised, but he was really, really prepared.
He was prepared, but this is the first time you've gone beyond 10 rounds. I thought you were very impressive in the last 2. What did you learn? What did Janibek learn about himself in those rounds?
Енді бұл менің бірінші 12 раундым. Бұл жерде міне бапкерлерім көріп отыр, міне командам көріп отыр. Біздің әлі үйренетін нәрселеріміз бар екені. Бүкіл енді осындағы істелген қателіктерді бәрін енді келесі кемпті орнына қойып, одан да жақсы дайындаламыз.
It's the first time I went 12 rounds, and I am sure after the fight with the team we're going to be watching a fight and see what we have to learn and what we have to work on it.
Buddy, come here. I thought the last, you okay, man? You always okay.
You know, man.
I thought the last 2 rounds he did real well.
Yes. I mean, listen, he's still on the, he's world champion, and I still say he's the best middleweight. Not taking nothing away from Too Sharp because you know, he came and I told Janibek before the fight, this guy has everything to gain, nothing to lose. So he's going to put it on the line. He did it tonight. Much respect to him and his team. And also, but with Johnny, it was a good lesson for us tonight. You know what I mean? When you get 5 straight knockouts, you think you're going to knock everybody out. You know what I mean? But sometimes you got to, you know, put your...
He was playing one punch in the beginning.
He was looking for the one punch early. Then he loosened up. You know what I mean? And then I just say, listen, we got to back this guy up, man. We can't let this guy come forward. And he went out and he executed. So I'm very proud of him. You know, he did what he had to do to retain his title.
Champ, what and who do you want next?
Who's next?
You tell me.
Барлық чемпиондарға, басқа салмаққа ауысуға, барлық чемпиондарға есігіміз ашық, контрактілерін жіберсін, дайынбыз біз.
I am ready for any champion, for unifications. I am ready to fight anybody. Let's fight.
You're a great manager and a great translator. Denzel, congratulations, champ. Denzel, you're supposed to get knocked out in a round or two. What happened?
That's just, you know, people's opinions. That I didn't come in with that mindset, so whatever people think outside the ring has nothing to do with me.
In the beginning of the fight, it looked to us like you got stung and you were like, oh, what am I doing here? You were scared. Don't know if you were or not. But something changed in that 5th round. What was it?
Like I said, perception. You felt I was scared, I was in the fight. I thought I was in the fight. The 5th round, my coach told me, listen, we're not in front right now, so pick up the pace. So I picked up the pace. All I'm doing is box into orders, box into my corner's orders, and that's what I've done tonight.
I don't mean anything disrespectful. I just felt like, hey, I'm still here. I might as well hit him. And all of a sudden, you started fighting back, and those middle rounds were yours. Did you feel the fight change?
No, the plan was to see what he has in the first couple rounds, see what I can take a couple shots in the glove, don't rush into your work because he's waiting for me to rush in to counter me, and then pick up the pace in the middle to late rounds, and I thought that's what I'd done.
I thought in the middle rounds you pushed him back. Was that the plan all along?
That was the plan, yeah.
You shocked a lot of people.
Well...
Did we shock you? Did you shock yourself?
No, I didn't. I think I can't say I'm disappointed. I put on a great fight and everyone was, happy and it was entertaining, but I thought I was coming out here world champion tonight, so I didn't shock myself. In fact, a bit harsh words, but I let myself down.
You're gonna go home, think it's gonna have a bad flight home?
It was a good fight and it was entertaining and the crowd loved it, and that's what I'm here for. My people are here, they flew the way down. I love them, they're down every time. But I wanted to come out here world champion tonight, so I didn't shock myself, I let myself down. But we go to the gym, we get better, and I believe I can be a world champion, and I showed that tonight.
I tell you what, Denzel, I'm looking forward to seeing you again, man.
Hey, listen, I'll be happy if you lot can have me again. I'll fight Janibek anytime I get the call, and I'm just going to continue my quest to try and become world champion.
Good for you, man. Coach, you assess the fight. This is Ray Ball, longtime coach.
I thought we lost the early rounds. We told him to step it up in the 5th round. He hadn't done what he told him. We were telling him to push on round about a minute and a half to try and push him back, take his work away from him, and he did that. I'm a little bit disappointed with the judge, what give it the 18. I think that was a bit wrong. I think the other judges got it spot on. We ain't got no complaint about that. But I just want to say one thing. All the boys in the Peacock gym back home, we've had a good result in Dubai today. And Martin, it's a shame you couldn't be here tonight, but we've had a good night.
Denzel, no disrespect at all, much respect to you. Thank you for a great evening.